Logue with Rock On Philly, and I'm here in Westchester, Pennsylvania with Brendan B. Brown of Wheatus. What? How's it going, dude?
It's going well. I can't believe how beautiful this place is. I've never been to Westchester before, and it's like somebody dropped a English village in the middle of Pennsylvania.
It's wonderful. No, it's
weird.
Beautiful. Beautiful place.
Yeah, I love it.
So you've played in Philly though before?
Yeah, many times. Yeah.
Yeah, because you guys have been around.
We have been clinging on like a barnacle for many years now.
I want to take it back a few years. How did Wheatus start?
It was me living in a very cheap living room converted apartment in Queens.
Oh, okay.
With my 4-track and a bass and a drum machine. And I was writing and rewriting the first album for about 2 years. I recorded album 1 4 times.
Wow, that's dedication, artists out there.
Because we didn't know how to make it, we didn't know how to do it, right? I knew what I wanted it to sound like, I didn't know how to make it sound that way. So I just experimented and taught myself and learned how to knit, basically.
So, okay, you probably get asked this a lot. What inspired Teenage Dirtbag? Like, where did that song come from? It's catchy, man. And I know you probably get sick of hearing people talk about it.
I'm never sick of it. The thing that musicians actually want is to be known for something.
Yeah.
Unless you're, you know, just horribly conflicted. But like, when I grew up on Long Island in 1984, there was a satanic ritual drug-induced teen homicide in the woods behind my house. And I was 10 years old at the time, and I was walking around with a tape case full of Iron Maiden and AC/DC and Judas Priest and Willie Nelson also, and Huey Lewis also, and other stuff. But I was really, at that time, very into metal and Metallica and all of that. And when the guy who did the murder got arrested with an AC/DC shirt on, it was like there was a curfew, and then there was skateboards being confiscated, and then I was one of those dirtbags, and I must have been into Satan, and I must have been into, and I played guitar too, so it was like teachers, parents, other kids all made grand assumptions about what the t-shirt meant. And it became a sort of a defining moment, like, oh my god, am I gonna like have to start dressing like a prep with eyes on?
Man, to avoid being like persecuted for loving metal.
Yes, exactly. And I rebelled against that, and I had a sort of rock mullet kind of thing happening when I was 13 and 12 and in the years following that. And then it got so bad with the heroin in town and other things that my parents were like, you're going to a boys' school far away from here. It's like, got stuck in with the preps anyway. And just kept coming home to Long Island after school, which was an hour away by train, Long Island Railroad.
Right.
And I just kept spending every Saturday and Sunday playing Ride the Lightning and the Cult and Rush songs and just, you know, it's anything I could do to pass time.
So you were kind of like this teenage dirtbag.
I was literally
the teenage dirtbag in their eyes.
I was the devil.
Oh man.
When I was 12 years old and I had my little long hair and my Converse and my tight jeans and my hairbrush in my back pocket and I had an AC/DC tour shirt on, I was like the trouble. Like I was like a dirtbag, like a real one, you know. And that came with, you worship Satan, you do a lot of drugs, and you might kill your friend in the woods in the middle of the night.
All because you like metal. What is wrong with that?
And that was, and that's the backdrop of teenager.
You know what? And that's something in society, judging people from outer appearances, you know, that theme can just carry on.
Well, I think gay is the new metal.
Okay.
Gay teenagers, depending on what state you're in, I think they're having a really hard time. And that's one of the things that we addressed on our new album, the Valentine LP. But
yeah, because your song, it charted again in 2011.
It did. It charted in 2010, 2011, and 2012, and then it did it again this year. Yeah, really weird. Lots of reasons for that, I guess. I don't really know. I think it's the cockroach of pop.
No, I love it. Well, let's talk about your music now. Like, what's the new album about?
Well, it's out now. It's exclusively at Wheatus.com, and it's a post-apocalyptic love song collection. It's It's New York City. It's a few years after the bankers have finally destroyed the world economy, and we've all decided to start eating each other.
Oh.
And
not too far from the truth.
Not too far from the truth. And that's what it's sort of. That's where it takes place.
That is really fascinating. We'll have to review that for Rock on Philly as well.
I will send you, when you email me after this, I'll send you a link to the Super 007 download.
Cool, because you're totally indie now, right?
We've been since 2004.
Well, what's that like? I mean, we have a lot of upcoming artists who check out our stuff.
Yeah, I mean, everybody has to find their own way. Because we're supposed to be artists, so why not create something new about how you do your business?
How you do your business, yeah. It's really interesting. So, what's next for you?
Next is we have 35 dates in England.
Wow.
35 dates in 35 days. That fly is just like...
It's attacking us. I know.
Like
we have a lot of potassium.
That's what it is?
Yeah.
I ate a banana today.
Me too. I had a green drink with a banana. Yeah. So I've got to stay calm. One last question.
Yeah.
The B. Brendan B. Brown. That is such a cool name.
Not telling.
B.
Not telling.
What could it possibly be?
Batman.
Buzz? Batman. I like Batman. Let's roll with that. So, on that note, I'm Jennifer Logue. This is Brendan Batman Brown, and we are outie.